And then after that, they get outlandishly ridiculous.
I feel because now the character takes a life of its own. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I feel it kind of like they've done that in the past with Die Hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where like by the last movie he was untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Dude's walking into live fire with a shotgun and just like destroying motherfuckers.
Well, I think that's why they didn't like the movie, because he was human. You can tell he was grounded, like he was struggling. He got frustrated, all that stuff like that.
But it's like, why have that criticism for Die Hard and the path that it took, and not have that same criticism for John Wick or a lot of these movies? Because
I think John Wick is more modern day, where Die Hard was like they didn't have that.
It was the old school. I got you, the working man type shit. The working man trope.
Yeah. Like he loved his job more than he was at home. He got a divorce because the first film he had to save his wife from the terrorists, and that building, that Christmas party that they were having. By the way, it's a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says.
What's another Christmas movie that they say isn't a Christmas movie?
Shit, what is another Christmas movie? What are Christmas? Okay, we can look this up.
There are some Christmas, but go ahead, continue.
So look it up. But the first film was he had to save his wife from the terrorists that took over the building that his wife worked at. Second film, he got a divorce from his wife because he was at work all the time. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it kind of plays on that, showing how human he is. He's vulnerable. He wants to help everybody in the world, but at the same time, he was
empathetic. Yeah. Like he actually had feelings and shit.
And he cared about his job a lot. You get what I'm saying?
Right, but don't you think the natural progression of that, right? Okay, now that your son's grown, you're done being divorced, like what? He was nearly retired from his job, right?
The old version, when they introduced his son. Yeah, he didn't have like a good relationship.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? So like, I feel like that kind of, I don't know what else is, what type of family good feelings are you trying to get out of a Die Hard 5, bro?
Well, they thought they ended it with 4. There was 4 films, right?
There was 4 films, right?
Or was there 3?
Those Live Free, Die Hard. No, those Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Was it? No, it was Die Hard, Die Hard 2,
Die Hard 2,
Die Hard with a Vengeance,
Live Free, Die Hard.
That was the film that they didn't want.
I got you right. It should have ended with a trilogy,
because it literally went from, because I was watching a YouTuber dissect the film and saying, oh, John McClane went from somebody that cared about John McClane went to caring about people and making sure nobody else gets hurt, to getting in a semi truck and just smashing cars out the way.
All right, he didn't care about the public.
Yeah,
he didn't give a fuck. Okay, but what is there to give a fuck about?
He's old.
He's old. He's an old dude. He's like, he's rusty.
He's like, everybody can get these hands.
Right, he's rugged. Like, come on, bro. That's his son's job to care. Right, that's his son's job to care.
But him and his dad had a shitty relationship because he loved his job so much. So, no, that makes sense. But no, I get it. But like I said, I would still want to want Vic to like dissect.
Yeah, go like, deeper into the movies.
Yeah, instead
like,
of
why
saying,
do you hate them?
Instead of saying, oh, they're trash. Like, why?
Why are they trash?
Like, what about the film made you not interested in wanting to watch the entire thing? Or was it a trope in the Star Wars lore that they fucked up that you got upset at? So you're like, fuck it, I'm not watching the rest of it. Like, what was about the film that made you not like it? Because my brother and I, we watched it in theaters, and it was really good, man.
He says Kill Bill was okay. The second one was better, but I haven't seen that movie since I was 9. Dusk Till Dawn was a good movie. Have you seen Daybreakers?
You're talking to him or me?
Either of us. I haven't. I have not seen Daybreakers, but this list though.
Oh, Daybreakers.
Yes.
That's with what's his name? Yeah, come on.
Oh, you want me to?
No, you're good. Ethan Hawke. Yes, I have it on Blu-ray. So basically, he becomes, everybody in the world is a vampire, and they're trying to figure out a way to come up with synthetic blood because there's no more humans that they can either farm or turn into. So Ethan Hawke is this researcher that's trying to figure out how to make synthetic blood for them, or they're going to die out. Nobody comes out in the day, everybody comes out at night. You have a small resistance, but it is what it is. So something happens to where they drink somebody's blood, and then he accidentally gets thrown out in the sun long enough to cure him.
Oh,
yes, but this is what happens. Let's say you're a vampire, but I was a vampire, but because I got cooked in the sun long enough, it cured me, turned me human again. Now you're like, oh, I smell fresh blood, human blood. What's up?
No, that's hilarious. I already clocking where this is going.
Yeah, so I smell fresh blood, human blood. So you attack me, you drink my blood, but you kill yourself. You cure yourself. So
the snake eating itself.
Exactly. So basically so it's wild.
Oh, man,
it's wild because now every time the vampire bites you, you just start curing yourself. So there's
it's an endless supply.
It's an endless supply.
That's
so it's
hilarious.
like, so it was funny because it's like, oh, what's up, bro?
No, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, that's absolutely hilarious.
That's why
it's like, okay, so what do you do when there's no more humans to feast on, right? And then like they just throw an anomaly at you.
Yeah,
like,
so it was synthetic blue. It was a blue vial. It was supposed to be like synthetic blood, have the same texture, taste, and all that stuff like that. The ingredients. So they're trying to clone it. But it kept it wasn't working. It kept rejecting them. Yeah, Daybreaker with Ethan Hawke, bro. Ethan Hawke is an amazing actor. Okay. Yeah, so when he was the first to be cured, because threw out in the sun, he's like fell in the water, and then he got healed, and then the vampire bit him, ended up healing themselves, and then when the security guard bit him, went back to the security place, they're like. So all the security guards attacked him, and they all transformed back into humans. So it was an endless effect.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
so
bro.
Who was the last human?
Yeah, not anymore.
That's awesome.
Because
that's so cool.
Because in trying to find
that's so cool.
In trying to find a synthetic blood so they can keep living.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I have it on Blu-ray.
I'm definitely gonna watch that. That's cool.
Yeah, but in finding that, they end up actually curing each other over and over and over and over and over again. So it's like an endless. So yeah, some of them might die, but literally as soon as they start drinking, they're like and then they turn human. And then
that's
they turn
hilarious.
human. So you can't even unalive the person's blood that you're drinking. You get what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's funny, bro. See, I love movies, guys. I like.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I like watching movies, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I got Daybreaker on Blu-ray.
What? It came back. What? It came out 2009.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. I guess it was
when I was in high school.
That's pretty funny. I would have rated it a lot higher than that. That's just such an interesting plot.
And that's why Vic likes it, because it's ridiculous. I bite you turn human. I bite you turn human. I bite
Smoke says the way homie ended at the end. Oh man.
Yeah,
bro, the way homie unalived at the end. Highly recommend you watch a Potato, underrated movie. Oh yeah,
very underrated. It's really good. Like that. That's why I like going back to films, like to just watch them again. And it's like Hellboy, Ron Perlman. He'll nobody else can do it. David Harbour tried, and I get it, bro. But Ron Perlman did it perfect because it was by Guillermo del Toro. You know, I wanted a third film, but he was so focused on so many other projects that he just went with he just did the first one, and then the Golden Army,
and then that
was it, bro. But no, it was a good. I love that's every time somebody's like, "Oh, what's your favorite film?" I'll be like, "Hellboy," and they're like, "Why?" Because I can watch it over and over and over and over again. And
that's real.
Get tired of it, bro.
That's real.
Never get tired of it.
Over and over and over. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over.
She said, "Team Edward or Team Jacob."
Team Edward or Team Jacob.
We already had this discussion about a year ago, and I'm on Jacob's side.
Wait, didn't was it Taylor Lautner make a fucking TikTok like 20 years later?
Yep.
See, I told you it was always Team Jacob.
Yep.
Smoke says We're not doing this. Not Twilight is and will always be straight trash. Sounds like what Team Jacob would say.
Bro, it's good.
It's good. I like it.
It's a fun watch.
It's a fun watch. I like it. Nah, it was hype back when I was like in grade school.
Bro, I ain't gonna look for that. I ain't gonna be able to find that shit.
Back in the early hundreds, the early thousands.
No. You know what a fun watch is? Boom.
Ooh, Underworld. Yeah.
Underworld trilogy, bro.
Yeah. Rise of the Lycans. What is it?
Yeah. It's extended cut, Evolution, Rise of the Lycans, and Awakening, of course.
And then Blood Wars.
And then of course the last film was Blood Wars.
Yeah.
Bro. I got the trilogy. Well, the quadrilogy.
The quintrilogy.
The quintrilogy, you know. Oh, they can't even see it.
The Cinco de movie. No. Go ahead. Hold it back up.
Oh,
pause. All of that. But go ahead. Show them. Show them the thickness of the movies.
Yeah.
Side profile.
She was the baddie back in the day. Oh, you know who else was? Hold on. Give me
fucking. Milla Jovovich. Milla Jovovich. Yeah. What the fuck?
This was wifey, bro.
Resident Evil, bro, she was so badass, bro.
This was wifey, bro.
Bro, she was so fucking badass,
and
bro.
of course, she started at 27, bro.
Right.
That was the crazy thing.
Yeah.
And
then she was so fucking badass, bro.
She started at 27, man. And then she ended it at 37, bro.
Nah, dude.
She played the character for.
I always thought they were gonna do a crossover with that shit.
Cool.
I didn't know how it would have worked out. Zombies, werewolves, and vampires and shit. I don't know.
We agree with you, Snot. We love us a goth chick, bro.
Bro, oh, absolutely.
Bro,
I've always loved goth baddies, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That's literally
the leather too, bro.
Oh my goodness. What?
We gooning. Tuesday's episode.
Tuesday, check it out. Check it out.
Yes, sir. It just started moving.
Straight degeneracy.
Degeneracy at its finest. But yeah, man, that's just
that's not Jacob's Street PDF. Nah, that was spooky as hell.
Man.
That was spooky as hell.